Good morning, 47. We have a lead on the Shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow client. Spurred by Eric Sodas, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello and welcome to day 221 of my attempt to 100% everything in Hitman 3. No, Dinah, we are not going to conduct our own investigation today. That's not happening. The reason we're starting at Colorado is because there is a new challenge that went live with the roadmap that went live a couple of days ago, which is right in the pie hole. We had to knock down 3 targets by throwing a small pumpkin while disguised as a militia cook. I've got to be honest, I've not tested this. I've not seen where to get the disguise. I don't know if we can get that inside the house or whether we have to get that outside, perhaps, in the chef's area. And I also don't know where to get small pumpkins. I've probably seen them a million times going around this map, but I've just paid no attention to them. We have to do that first because we need to get rid of that absolutely inappropriate 99% at the start of the stream. And then after that, we're going to transition over to some featured contracts. We're taking a look at the Assassin's Curse today, and we'll talk more about that when we get there. I've got about 3 hours of stream today, so I'm going to start from the left for reasons that'll become clear shortly, and work my way over to the right. So I did want to start at Sapienz today, but at the last moment, I saw that we needed to go to Colorado, so let's do that first. Can we actually start as a militia cook? We cannot. Is there a militia cook disguise in the house? We'll find out shortly, I guess. And once again, if you happen to be watching this live on Twitch, please ensure your IOI account is linked to your Twitch accounts, because if you're watching me or a better Hitman streamer for half an hour, this will show up in your Twitch drops. It is a purple apple. You can throw it once, it won't knock anyone down, it's not reusable, you'll never use it, but it will show up in your inventory if you watch me or someone else for half an hour. There's going to be a few more Twitch drops coming after this, including a crowbar and a duck. The crowbar will definitely get some use, especially if you do not have this unlocked. Thank you, music. I think this unlocks by doing a certain number of featured contracts, so if you do want to grab a purple variant of this, which does look kind of cool in the screenshots, then I think in about 3 or 4 weeks it'll go live. So make sure your IOI account is linked to your Twitch accounts and just be watching people stream on Twitch. Alright, so let's check out this house and see if we can find this disguise and maybe a pumpkin or two. We need to knock down 3 targets. We have 4 targets here. Again, not tested, but I assume that featured contracts, or hell, any kind of custom contract will work here.
It prints things.
I assume that's the case.
Wait for it. Free.
That's a militia elite disguise.
I know what it does. I just have a hard time grasping it.
I've got to be dead honest, I didn't know that key was here, and I'm not sure I've ever really been in these rooms. I think I've been in here once in my entire life. Okay, well that's terribly upsetting. We do not see a militia cook disguise here, which means we're going to need to head out this way. The thing is, I recall where to find apricots on this map. Sort of. But I don't recall the pumpkins. Yeah, this guy here. Near this guy taking a leak. I believe... God damn it. Let me switch disguise because I don't know if the militia cook can actually pick up this weapon. I think he can because he's holding a weapon. Yeah, he's holding a weapon, so if he sees that weapon, he'll go for it. I might as well pick it up anyway. It will save a bit of time, I think.
Got some strange noises here.
Good.
Looking into it. Over.
So we need to get this guy, and then we need to throw some pumpkins at the targets.
Who is there?
And it's been years since I've done this. I'm going to make a save. I do not want to do that again. Okay, so next question. Where can we find ourselves some pumpkins? There's a pumpkin there, but we can't pick it up. There's an apricot there, but we can't... Well, we can pick it up, but it's no use to us, so there's no points picking it up. What about in the greenhouse?
Okay, here's a scenario.
I've got vague memories of there being a pumpkin in the house. And I'm the wrong disguise for it. In the room on the top floor at the very back. Near where I started. I might just check that very quickly. Oh, there's also going to be pumpkins out the back. Out the back where the people are exercising. I thought there might have been one here. Or I'm just making that up. Let me go at the back. That's going to be the easiest place to find them, I think. If not, I'll be Googling it in the background. Do we still use Google as a verb? Maybe I should just say searching instead. There should be some pumpkins out here if I remember correctly. Lace cigarettes. We're missing the hallucinogenic drugs. Okay, this is upsetting. I remember hitting this guy with an apricot.
The amount of freaks being brought into this camp has increased recently.
Alright, I've got to admit I'm at a bit of a loss here. Where are the pumpkins? Small pumpkins. They're not here. Yeah, there's one there. They're just among the apricots. Pause72, how you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. Pause72 says, the kitchen. I was just there. I've got one. And something I would love to test out is, can we use the pumpkins on the same target? I'll make a save before testing that, obviously. Another key, I'll take that. It's experience, and experience is terribly important. I don't see any pumpkins here. There's, okay, never mind, there's one there. I completely missed that. Damn it. Went past it twice. I assume there's just going to be one more randomly amongst these, what do you call these? I don't work on a farm, chat. Fruit crates? There wasn't one in the greenhouse.
Rose put you on the next cut.
Look, I already have an extensive report on it.
No one's found that body. Oh, god damn it.
After church service.
Again, ran straight past them. I saw this one, thought, yep, okay, that's the only one we're going to see in the area. Okay. At this point,
What's up, brother? You know, seeing as I'm new.
I am allowed in there. Those guys let me in. Let me just make a save.
But I have methods. Oh fuck!
Language. Knock down 3 targets while disguised as a militia cook. I'm in the wrong disguise. I'm in the wrong disguise, which probably means I'm not allowed inside that greenhouse. And it's not a knockdown. Well, it is a knockdown, but it's not a knockout. So the definition is correct. But I kind of hate it. I wish that would actually knock her out, so that we can then take her out again. Where is the... It's in the truck, isn't it? Ugh. I'm playing this really poorly at the moment, but I need to be a militia cook, so I can't really go in there as a militia cook. Can I? Let's go back this way, switch back to militia cook. I don't care about the mission story.
The team trains with a battering ram to simulate the attack on Secretary Torres' motorcade. I don't know, I guess old Burgess had his head up his ass.
So, here's what I'm thinking. Let's just message them, see where they go.
Accidents happen in the home. They do say that. Anyway, the guy was lucky.
They're likely going to go to the tar pit.
He'll be back in a couple weeks.
That is Maya Parvati, Sri Lankan assassin turned pirate turned insurgent.
Burgess just taught us how. Huh. Oh, like your game game. Help our body.
And that guy's an issue.
Cut his head off.
That seems drastic.
Hey.
Okay, I don't know if that didn't count because she was not fully up.
We've got a certified nuisance that needs to be addressed. Shit.
Okay, it looks like we have to do that on 3 independent targets. Which is not great. This one may take a little bit of figuring out.
Happen in the home. They say that. Anyway, the guy was lucky. That's all. He'll be back in a couple weeks. So there's Rose.
No comment, Dinah?
Supervised training. Very much. Well, if we ever want to get rid of Rose, we got the boss knowing. Burgess taught us how. Huh. Help our body.
That guy worries me. And so does that one. These two are going to spot me. I think I'll just make the throw from here when she moves sufficiently far over to the right. And then I'll just withdraw. Like that.
Okay,
Let's go around. So we've hit Maya. Ezra Berg's not too difficult to hit, I think. We just need to ambush him in the garage. And as for one of the other two, I think all we need to do is just bonk them and go. I would like to complete the mission just to see the description of the item that unlocks. but I'm not sure it's worth it. I mean, it's Colorado. It's gonna end with me just murdering everyone. And probably dying in the process.
Maybe the dosage is just wrong. Did you check?
I've got the key for this.
I checked the dosage. It was the first thing I did.
Of course you did. I'm so dumb. Sorry.
So
That is Ezra,
Trying to select a weapon.
former Mossad interrogator. His services are in demand at the moment.
Go down. No, not like that.
Command, I've arrived at the location and it looks clear. Over there! Get eyes on him! I lost him! Damn it, he got away! Command, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
I think I'm still in combat. I want to get back in there and kill those guys.
Go, Command. He's pretending to be a chef.
You have no evidence of that.
5x5, Drift 6 coming.
We got ourselves a grade A troublemaker.
Indeed you do. Fortunately I dropped the, never mind, that works. Grab that. Just gonna switch for a moment.
Eliminated. Good work, 47.
Alright, let me just... no, the HX isn't useful. I should prefer the HX over the... Do I prefer the HX over the Fusel? I don't know.
Roger that. Moving to that location.
Either way, I've got the hammer back. The militia cook disguise is in the garage. Remember that, because I won't.
Command, do you copy? I'm at the location now, and I have nothing to report. Over. Moving on. Out.
Let's see if we can get rid of Parvati. We are compromised in the cook disguise though, which is not fantastic. But it's something I'll deal with.
Go back to the
Speaking of dealing with,
death wish, compadre.
is this guy gonna stick around?
Really?
No, he's moving along. That's fantastic.
Don't do that again.
He's
Say what?
not actually moving away. That sucks. Hopefully she goes for it. No. I wanted to pull her under the car and drop it, but that's not a thing. And it's not something I can do. Where are you going? You're unable to decide which way you want to go. I really should have brought along a silence pistol.
Jordan Cross's funeral, huh? I was thinking.
The way I see it, unless I be stealthy about my kills like I sort of was in the garage over there, I've got to go loud,
Sorry,
which
man. You need to get the right clearance. Can't let you through.
is not something that I wanted to do, and I really wanted to just rush her under the car there, but unfortunately I think that opportunity is lost. This guy here is going to stick around like a bad smell. So once I drop that, I don't think I can lift it back up. Let me just confirm that. Okay, never mind. That does work.
Berlin, I think, with Raynard. That's all I know. Honestly, as long as I can hunt down one of those fat cat assholes.
It's a beautiful piece of work.
Can I make this work in any way, chat? Without a silence pistol? Oh my god, they're still trying to clean up in here. Let's get back in there, switch back to the chef disguise. I'm just going to need to make a run for one of these and then toss the pumpkin. That's the guy outside, I didn't take him out. Wow. Okay, this guy doesn't know what he's doing with his life, so I'm going to decide for him.
What are you doing? I saw that.
Saw what? I don't want that, I want my cleaver back. How many silhouettes do we have? Not many. That's Parvati. That is no help. Or is it? No, this is Penelope Graves. Parvati is the one who is organising the ram raid over there. I just need to bonk her with this pumpkin and that will do it. You sure I've got this? I'm going to need to murder literally everyone on my way out.
Talk to me, what's going on? Seems like we've got a man attacking people left, right and centre.
Alright, can we do this? If not, I think I'll just end it there and then we'll read the description in the menu. I would love to complete the mission though if I can.
Oh, no, you don't.
You were saying? This is why you try and always remain friendly with the chef. I was hoping we'd start the featured contract within a half an hour today, but that ain't happening. I'm right here, fellas. This may have been a mistake. Yeah, this was a mistake. Controller's vibrating like a mofo. I'm dead. I just need one shot from behind and that's it. How am I not dead? Terrible shooting. With extreme what? Tell me more. Use your words.
Hold your fire. He's over there. Still up. One man down. Keep one man down. Tango is still up. Take cover.
Yeah, this game is a puzzle game in disguise, but if you don't want to do the puzzle, there are alternatives. I'm right here, fellas. Murder everyone in Colorado challenge accepted.
Head down. You gotta be one of us.
Although the preferred method is to grab the scarecrow disguise and activate that Easter egg so that we can just walk into people and set them on fire. The Wicker Man challenge.
What up, JHQ? You received it, mate. We have a man that needs to be set straight. He's making a real... Oh, you are...
What? Tell me more. Alright, well there's lots of people that are very, very dead. But not all. We need to fix that.
Eyes open.
Did I get the KOs with the pumpkin? Yep, that's done. Beat 17. I got the final KO, and that upset a lot of people. I mean, the first pumpkin upset some people, the second pumpkin also upset people, but the third one... You're well protected. Unfortunately, the third one has resulted in much unhappiness. Unless you're a funeral director or something. It's the one thing that I really don't like about this map. Especially on Freelancer, everyone except the hackers, to my knowledge, are a guard. Oh hell. Can't see shit.
Stray bullets kill too, remember that. Don't get too close. Target is opening up. Getting cover!
I'm almost out of ammo. There we go. Some of them aren't dead though. I need to fix that immediately. I'm surprised by that. I was going for the car, trying to detonate it, and I thought that would kill them. And I'm down to 13 bullets. 11. 9. 8. DJ, just in case, I apologize. I did not see it was you. How you doing, dude? They wouldn't get KO'd when he did it. We were in the correct disguise, because I made that mistake already. I bonked them using the Militia Elite disguise, and it didn't work. You've got to be in the Militia Chef disguise. Also, don't know if it matters whether you're doing it in a featured contract or not, but I'm doing it in the main mission. I'll switch to the HX in just a moment. Alright, so we're well equipped now. Anyone else? Probably should switch to a Spec Ops disguise. Just trying to make it look like an accident, chat.
We have a visual. No visual. He's in the workshop.
Oh god. That could be death. That is death. Yep, that's death. I ain't surviving that. Yep, getting flanked.
Get ready to back him.
Let's switch guns because I'm out of ammo. Who's shooting? Who shot me? That was quick. They all ran off. I have no idea how I'm still alive. Lovely shot. They fall but not KO. Yeah, you're not trying to KO them. It says take them down. It doesn't say KO. I recognize that as well. You can't KO with food. You can kill with food, but it's kind of tricky. I do not feel safe here. I'm not safe here. Somehow I don't think staying down will help you with that whole headshot thing. How are we doing? I've murdered pretty much the entire map, and the retargets are still up. No one will ever know it was me. I don't look guilty at all. Hold still. Right, how many people do you have protecting you? Too many.
We are clear. Weapons hot, sir.
I assume if I go in here, you're gonna get upset. Maybe not.
Somebody killed the VIP.
I have no idea how you were able to determine that, but okay.
Son of a bitch.
Maya Parvati is good work.
Did not mean to reload though. Thing is, instinct and reload is on the same button, so I need to be careful whether I'm tapping it or holding it. But I think you all know that. Well, maybe you don't, because I'm playing the PlayStation version. Anyone else? Seems to have gone very quiet all of a sudden. Let me just grab an additional gun from here. The HX will do. Who else have we got? Game just hates you. I mean, you should just be able to knock them out. Just make sure you're wearing the correct disguise. You need to be a malicious chef. It was the guy cooking up a storm over here. You need to be in this guy's disguise. Because that's the first mistake I made. I got the pumpkins. I tried to knock out one of the targets inside. Oh god, okay, the kill all challenge is over. I can't kill that guy. As much as I want to, I cannot. Why are you orange? Oh hell. I was not expecting you assholes to open fire. Why indeed? You'll never know.
Excellent work, 47.
There's only one, right? I think there's only one malicious chef on the map. There's a whole bunch of pumpkins though. There's 2 pumpkins near the chef. There was one over here and there's one in the kitchen in the house. There's possibly more, but those are the ones I found. Really? Oh my god. This was not worth it.
I don't see him.
And you never will. Well, maybe you will, but it'll be the last thing that you see. Yeah, okay. This gun is not as powerful as the assault rifle. Which honestly, I kind of expect. Wasn't facing it. Target's being locked down, which is fine by me. It puts them into a predictable location. Okay, 47's forgotten how to aim. Let's hide in the corner. Hey fellas. Dude followed me in. Running out of ammo. Not what I want. It's probably the best choice that I've got right now. Now, at some points, you guys need to go home and be family, man. This is not going to end well for you, really. But in time, militia here, and one man has wiped them out.
You gotta come and help.
Let's grab that. Yeah, I really should have brought a silence pistol along or smuggled a silence pistol in. That would have made things much easier. This is actually quite dangerous, getting up here. And I feel like I can be surrounded very easily here, so... just gonna withdraw a bit. Hey fellas, how are we all doing?
Confirmed down. Nicely done, 47.
Alright, so we are conducting our investigation. Huh. I'm not sure how that works, why sometimes I can just leave without doing this. Maybe it's because it's contracts and not the main mission. But we have to exit using that, okay. Anyone else up here? Yes.
Oh, no.
That is just dangerous. You can really... Don't do that!
I mean, at least if something goes wrong with the featured contracts later today, I feel like I've accomplished something. Okay, we're Sean Rose now. And that is how I like to do Colorado. There's gonna be loads more on the outskirts and whatnot, but I see you have to die. That's the rule.
I've arrived at the location and it looks clear. Back to smoking and joking. Over.
That feels good. We kill that guy downstairs? I don't recall. No, I think we can just put him to sleep. So I've never really figured out who this guy is, or what role he plays in the story other than just being a poor schmuck that's being interrogated.
The plot thickens.
Someone left in a hurry.
Sean Rose was not the Shadow Client. That much is clear. Whoever commands the militia, they got out just in time. Look around, 47. We're getting closer.
I don't recognize these as targets. Apart from Zaydan, perhaps. You? You? That dude was he was an elusive, wasn't he? Maybe? I don't know. I could just be making shit up. Alright, what I'm looking for. Let's just investigate the command room maybe for the last time in this series until I have to come back here again.
Some kind of network. Power players. From all sectors.
Familiar faces, too. Thomas Cross. Klaus Strandberg. Ether. And that's missing banker Eugene Cobb.
Cross's dad, yeah.
There's a name. Providence.
What? No. No, it can't be.
The hidden hand. Thought they were a myth.
A hypothesis, nothing more. The idea that a small cabal of kingmakers, controlling enough corporate and political leaders, could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
Why do it secretly? Have you seen the state of the world today, Dinah? The fuckwits are out in the open.
Look how far it dates back. Hayamoto, Beldingford, Delvade. The Shadow Client has been tracking you for decades.
Now how is that possible?
It isn't. Every one of those missions were branded as unsolved or accidents. He must have been looking for a pattern, a certain MO, which would mean...
He knows me.
Well, at least this shortens the list.
He's related to you.
Found something.
Sodas? But that would mean... Providence has infiltrated ICA, and Eric Sodas is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA board to greenlight this operation. This changes everything. Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the Shadow Client?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually... I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.
I feel like you're jumping to conclusions there, Dinah. We see a photo of Sodas. His photo could have just been on the wall. Maybe someone meant to pin his photo on the wall and they just forgot. I don't know. We don't play these games for the plot. Unless you're playing Absolution, in which case, I can't help you, I'm sorry. Alright, so 33 minutes later, that is the first challenge done. Granted, I may have just murdered a whole bunch of people for funsies, but it's Colorado, my second favourite C word. The other one being Kathleen, which is Joanne Rowling's adopted middle name. Game, please load. Alright, this is devastating to my cause. If this doesn't load and this doesn't unlock the thing, I'm going to be supremely upset. There we go. Right in the pie hole. We are a flexible murderer. Does it say how many we took down? 400 headshots, is that all? That's distressing. Detailed score XP. Negative 640. What's the math on that? I'm not sure. Don't know, but we got no recordings at least. Oh, we didn't get no recordings. We got no bodies found, no notice kills never spotted. Excuse me? I don't understand how any of that works, but okay. That run puts us in the top 80% of... Jesus Christ. Moving on, we have a pretzel, a classic savory snack that's almost as twisted as you. We mean that affectionately. Yeah, I've never eaten a pretzel in my life, and that will probably never change. Alright, so we do not need to see Mr. Lucas Gray taking a look at 47. What I need to do is start looking at these featured contracts because I've been delayed. Alright, making a start on the featured contracts. We're starting at Sapienz, the katana that never sleeps. So we're working from the left-hand side to the right, and I kind of need to call out IOI here. I don't know if IOI is responsible for this or not, but all of these contracts are by unknown agents, and they've all got a very simple one-sentence description. I have heard from at least one reliable source that these contracts are okay, but I do wonder if IOI actually curated this set. Either way, I do like reading these descriptions, seeing what creative BS people come up with, including myself, but this unknown agents and the one-line descriptions have really put me in a bad mood to start with. Hopefully these contracts are okay. We'll find out. Anyway, starting with Sapienz, the katana that never sleeps. This ancient weapon never sleeps. It needs to be fed chaos and destruction. Thank you, unknown agents. I won't be saying that again. So, we need to take out 5 guards with a katana. From memory, I believe there is one up in the attic. I remember that from an escalation way back when, very early in the series. Let me just go here. I'm going to try and smuggle it in. Where can I smuggle it in? Nowhere nearby. Holy shit. Alright, in that case, let me bring a lockpick. Let me just start here and we'll take a look. Leo T942, how you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. What does the pretzel do? No idea. I should have checked on my loadout screen. It's probably not dissimilar to the apple or other food items, I guess.
Of course I'm alone.
Is there a katana here?
This is impossible.
Just look for a combination code like Ms. DeSantis said.
Alright, we can legally carry a katana around here. Who do we got? We have one outside Silvio's bedroom. We can lure them inside, hide the body. We have one on the staircase. I can probably just pull you up the stairs out of line of sight of this guy and take you out there and leave you where you are. We have one outside the change room, locker room, whatever you want to call it. I can lure both of you in here with coins. We have one on the balcony. That one's going to be tricky. If I poison you, you're going to go over here to throw up, and I don't believe I can katana you safely unless I drag you around this corner. But then we've got people up here who can see us doing that. That's going to be tricky, I think. And this one, I can probably pull you into Francesca's bedroom as the closest person. That's going to be the hard target here. Okay.
Caruso's absent-minded.
Where's the door? I've gone past the door.
Cleaning staff, fine. Could be.
No, really, where's the door? It's here.
Staff wouldn't even know about it.
Now, just checking, this is melee. It is not a thrown weapon. I need to get behind them and insert the blade. Tab A into slot B style. Channeling my inner Sephiroth. I am trespassing here, okay. I did not know that. I don't believe this room is occupied at any point unless we trigger the mission story, so let's do this. Should hopefully pull this guy, although, yep, there we go. I thought that door may have been soundproof. Nice mirror. That's one. Let's go downstairs. Can I go downstairs from here? Not easily. No, never mind. We can go this way. I think I can just take this guy out on the stairs here, and that's safe. Just... hell. I walked in front of that guy, which is why he interrupted himself.
Huh? Christ's sakes.
Just gonna drag him up a little bit. Francesca may spot the body. I don't know her rouse. I'll try and drag it this way, but I'm pretty sure someone behind me or in front of me, over there, is going to spot it. Unless I can just dump you here now. That's fine, just scratching my nose. Alright. Those two I'm not concerned about. This guy I'm extremely concerned about. Let's go this way to the observatory.
Of VHS tapes in the
I don't believe the target will follow the entourage inside. We have a camera here, not today. Look at that though, this guy is actually very close to being dragged in as well. Maybe I can drag both of them here. FS Teninator, how are you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. This is most definitely not your Metal Gear Solid stream. Although I will be playing some Metal Gear Solid 2 tonight, most likely, if you're interested. Tried reading French before and it didn't end well. What is that a reference to? This guy's moved directly where I want him. Holy crap. Beautiful. Did I just throw the katana? I did. Damn it. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Okay, well, we have a rouse. That works. Let me swap the, I said that, yeah, you're right, I did. I actually have a very good reason for that, but I can't actually say it because I'll be doxing myself. Let me grab that gun. Coins come in handy. Can you put a gun into the... I mean... I can put a gun, but it doesn't really gain me time. What I'm looking for, distractions. So where's the pretzel? Yeah, these are like muffins. I'll never use those. Get all this stuff here, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate that this stuff exists, but the reality is I'll never use them. Alright, so I just need to do that again, but I just need to not be a dumbass and throw the katana. I need to insert the katana slowly, carefully, and like I'm being, you know, a gentleman. We're inserting it slowly and gently, not ramming it in. Yes, I'm going directly to hell chat, I'm sorry to all my content, blah blah. Let's grab the katana from here.
This is impossible.
I think that's the quickest approach, to grab it from here rather than trying to smuggle it in and then bring it in. I mean, we're a guard disguise, we're at this location. May as well just go for it here. Unlock that door. We have one below us. I'm just a little concerned that this guy may get spotted by Francesca if we leave the body here.
Whoa.
You doubt it's which staff member is likely listening. Even if they were, they'd probably, you know, like it. I think I will leave this body here. Let's see if his body gets found.
Not in the mood for this.
Let's see if that body gets spotted. As for you, we'll just pull you...
Authorized to be here.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you son.
Alright, that body does get spotted. So that would mean I'd need to hide the body inside this room as well. That ain't great. If I was to gun lure him, he would go to the security room near where I start, I think. He would go to this room directly ahead of me, where this guard is looking out the window. And I don't see how that helps me. I'm annoyed that I threw that katana. I was on track for a first try there. I could drag her into Francesca's office. Her, him, whatever. I think that works, doesn't it? But if so, I've gone past that door twice and not realized. If I go this way now. Is there a door here? There totally is. Okay, so if I can drag you this way.
What?
I just need to be quick. There is definitely a hiding point here behind the desk. Because there's the approach of fiber wiring her as the guy turns around here and then immediately stuffing her body into that crate. You've got just enough time with the fiber wires to pull that off.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Yeah, give me a break. I can't katana you from that location because you're still on the stairs. That's fucked.
What the?
Just checking a sound. Hang on.
Yeah, I've got to do this before she finishes her conversation. Yep, she's coming here, so... Opportunity lost. I need to kill this guy first. And I need to actually pull him into this room before she enters the area. We had the guard on the railing. Ooh. So the guard on the railing, I didn't have a problem last time because he... I'm gonna get spotted here, aren't I? Oh, we're fine. The guard on the railing also went into this area here. He's gonna move around to the left. So I can actually pull both of them. I can't drop off there, that's fatal. Can I drop off here? No, that's also fatal. I drop off there? No, fuck. We go this way now. That sucked. This guy's going to move to the corner directly ahead as well, so... There's a good opportunity to just pull both of these people inside the room. Look at this. Let's pull this guy. And I'm going to take him out with a melee attack this time, not a thrown attack. The reason I got scared is because we're not in a good position here. No, I'd like you to come inside, please. That'll do. Just needed to come in a little bit further. This guy is going to replace this guy guarding that door. Yeah, the mistake I made here was throwing the katana. So if I do that, just gonna quickly hide you. Gonna grab that gun. I don't want that gun interrupting this guy. And timing here is not great because it could potentially pull one of these people leaving. Hopefully it pulls this guy though. Yep, good. He's going to spot the coin in there. We're going to do the same approach. And then I just need to do the locker room over there. He hasn't spotted the coin. Go. Mind you, he's not in force, so I could have just done this at any time. I didn't realize this guy actually moves to that location. That makes it very quick, very dirty, very easy. So, the only thing I need to worry about now is this camera on my right. Can I get through there? Yes. There's also a camera ahead of us.
There was a dead rat under my bunk this morning.
I'm gonna need to KO this first guy, I think. Let's go in there.
Let's just hope the escaped critters haven't had time to multiply. It's a private lawsuit just waiting to happen.
This is a little bit tricky, so...
What?
This is where the gun lure does come in handy, because what I'll do is I'll place the gun here, open the door. I've used this trick plenty of times in Freelancer to pull guys here, so... The reason I'm talking is because YouTube does not like this music, and I can't keep the talking going that long, I'm sorry. I can't do it, chat. I can talk for a bit, but...
I feel mildly annoyed.
Yeah, me too. Do you see that gun behind me? He dies. Didn't see the gun.
Okay, what's the...
I've used this trick to very good effect, just to get them inside the room so I can take them out. Like that. It works very well. Using a gun lure just to pull them a little bit further into this room so that we can get behind them and take them out. Because if you throw a coin here inside the room, this guy does not hear it. You need to throw it outside, and then you need some way of luring him into the room. And try using a second coin, but honestly, a gun lure will work because they'll spot us and they'll go, "Ooh, that's gun, I need to go secure that." Yeah, look at that, he spotted it from there. Actually, he might have spotted the coin first and then gone for the gun, but it doesn't matter because you're dead. Apologies for the lack of audio there, but YouTube does not like that music. Alright, one done, 9 to go. Again, I've got about 3 hours of stream today. I'll not be getting them all done. What's actually shocking is the one person on my friends list who plays this has a better time than me. That's terrible. I mean, you could probably speed that up with the messics and things, but honestly, I'm happy with that run. I just want to get these done. Rightio, next up, Bangkok, Shuriken of Silence. When the shurikens leave your hands, the silence of death is inevitable. We are throwing 5 shurikens at guards, and it looks like these might be in the basement. We can do it using any disguise. Let's start... Oh, it's a source. Bang, okay. I was going to say, let's start in the basement, but no, we can't do that. I assume these are basement guards though, so let's bring along a lockpick. And can we actually find shurikens in this map? I kind of want to test that out immediately. So I can't imagine bat shurikens counts. Let me see if bat shurikens count. I will sacrifice the first try for this. I just want to see if that counts. And I also want to see if there are shurikens on this map, so bear with me. I'm just going to go to Hitmaps, the source. Source code, the source map, you fool. Is there a shuriken on this map anywhere? Search. Lethal melee. Right, so there's no shuriken on this map, which means you need to have it unlocked elsewhere to be able to do this.
Everything is going all right here?
Yeah, once again, picked it like a dirty nose. We don't need a lockpick to get in there, that's useful. They are all in the basement here, so...
What? You can't be here.
I think a trank may actually be very helpful here. Do you count? No, it's got to be a shuriken. So I can maybe trank you. This guy's going to move to a more advantageous location. This guy's not a problem. This guy's not a problem. We can take him out. And then that guy is going to move to the far side over there. This, actually no, that's a guy who's constantly drinking coffee out of his glass or whatever drinking receptacle it is. So maybe what I can do is trank one of these and then knock out the other. Thinking. Waladutani, how you doing? Great name. If it was Miami, Haven, or Ambrose, you could use Starfish counts as Shuriken. Really? Can't bring along a Starfish, can we? Starfish counts as a Shuriken. Good to know. I'll never remember that. We do not need a lockpick. Maybe that? Either than that, or I bring along a hammer. I try and hammer the non-targets, and then trank the other non-target. I don't know, I'm probably overthinking this as always. Let me try the hammer. And we haven't used Seuss, where is it? It's probably themed. The Master Martial Artist Seuss. We picked that up for helping Mr. Bruce Lee do his challenge, his elusive target, taking over the head of the Dragon Clan, or whatever it was called, and helping indirectly murder 4 people. Let's see what this suit is like. I'm also not convinced that we need to trank the first person that I was pointing at. The lady mopping the floor along here. This needs to be quick so we can get through here. This guy, I just need to pull a little bit into the corner there.
You go.
Hurry up.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Please don't!
Is that because I'm throwing a weapon as opposed to some kind of distraction? The guard is seeing it and going, oh, that's a weapon, I need to interrupt myself. And then the other guy's saying, oh, there's a noise, we need to investigate that.
Please let me know if I can help you.
I mean, the solution to that is simple, we throw the hammer instead, but if that doesn't work, then I might need to actually bring a suitcase, my other item. So I can throw the suitcase, which will pull the guard, and then we pick it up, unpack it, and then go along in a merry way. Yeah, I assume it's because I threw a weapon. Damn it, you saw me. Just need to hide a little bit more on the left-hand side. So Shuriken you, quickly Shuriken the other two. I don't know whether we need to trank the lady who's mopping. Shuriken the guy before he goes through the door. And if we don't need to trank the lady who's mopping, then we can trank the remaining 2 non-targets in the next room, and then take out the target who's drinking out of the glass. And then exit through here. Just gotta watch for the camera. And gotta watch for these 2 assholes. That all makes sense. Okay, throwing it right in the corner. And if this doesn't work, I'll need to hide in here perhaps.
Hey, just stay back.
Need to hide in the closet for a bit longer. Yep, that works.
Okay, thanks.
Now, you see your history, you bald asshole!
Okay, maybe I do need to trank that person because the fourth one is looking directly at me as I'm making that kill.
Are you looking for assistance?
No. You can't help me. You do not want my help, trust me. Thing is, if he gets his gunshots off, it's over. So maybe I need to do this in a slightly different order. If I do this, he's walking away. Don't do that, 47. Yeah, if he gets his gunshot off, it's over. How do we work around that? I can pull him around the corner. Not ideal, but that is an option. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pull that first guy around the corner. I'm giving up on a speed run here, but it's fine. Bro.
Hello?
I want that hammer back, please. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't work unless he's bending over right now to pick it up.
Oh, Lord! Don't make this difficult.
Right, she hasn't spotted me. He also hasn't spotted me. I can nail him before he reaches the door. That mine doesn't matter. Although it may matter if these two can see me. Oh god, this is just an absolute mess. It may matter if these guys can see the body. Terrible miss on that trank shot.
Okay.
Otherwise, that would have worked, and then we just make a beeline for the exit. This person mopping the floor doesn't care. I just need to break these two up so that... Actually, I can hammer her, can't I? I can hammer the final one. But I need to break those two up just so that they don't alert each other and alert... I think it's Hans Grob before he goes in the door. I can put something together here, it's just I'm not terribly good at it. I'm not a speedrunner. Yes, Croatia MW2, how are you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, I need to break these two up. As much as I don't want to, I have to do it. That's not the optimal approach, but it's fine. I definitely need to get this hammer back. So he's going to bend over and pick up the Shuriken.
You don't have to say that again.
I want that Shuriken back. I want that hammer back. That's fine, that works.
Sir, drop them! What the?
I need that. This guy has to turn around and just get out of line of sight of this guy. I've got two trank darts to work with. It would be immensely helpful if I could just hit this one seated on the left, but no. Okay, I've hit her.
What the hell?
Now the question is, does she see the body going down? Yeah, okay. It's red guns because what's happened is I killed that guy before she was knocked unconscious and she saw him going down. That's where hitting her with a hammer would actually be beneficial. Although, look at this. We see the picture-in-picture up there, which means someone else has spotted that body. That's either happened because someone has heard the gunshot and investigated, or the game hates me. Mind you, both of these things can be true at the same time. Yeah. If someone fires their gun, it's over. That's going to be my approach, I think. I would love to use the... Can I just trank one of the two? I can. Let's do that. We'll trank the lady. We will hammer the second lady who's sitting down, and for these two targets here, I'm going to trank one of them. Rainy Woods, how you doing? From this experience, from your experience, the game hates you. Absolutely, the game hates all of us. Game hates all of us equally. Right, so does this work? Just gonna quickly sneak around here, trank one.
Yeah, sure.
Don't do that, 47. Oh my god. Why would you do that, 47? Can I go in here now? Yes. I need my hammer back. I don't want your gun, but I'll grab it anyway. Need that Shuriken. Oh my god, I'm losing so much time. Not really. So, plan is going to be to trank the lady on the right, hammer the lady on the left, and then kill the target. Having a hard time lining that shot up. Bonk. Okay. I tried switching as quickly as I could there, and there was a delay. If that guy got the shot off, then it would not work. So that feels kind of RNG. That is as good as I can do, I think. Unless you spot me now, in which case we'll be doing it again. Unless this camera spots me now, in which case we'll be doing it again. Fuck. This is where I wish I had a hammer or another throwable. The suitcase would be nice. The suitcase would be nice to take out that camera. Yeah, that would do, I think. That will definitely do. There's a few contracts which involve going into the basement there and having a good time. That one's okay. I don't mind contracts like that. Right, 2 down. Next up is Miami, Lethal Hands. Yeah, we're breaking some necks. If you are harmed when touched, it's because these hands are lethal. Yeah, I get the feeling Unknown Agent wrote all of these, and I'm not much of a writer myself. Hell, I can barely speak. But, yeah, I won't finish that sentence, I'll get in trouble. Let's start here, because based on the screenshot, I've got a feeling all of these guards are going to be in the basements. And by basement, I mean garage, car park, whatever that place is called. I'll bring along a key hacker. That could come in handy. We need to get out of that suit immediately. Let's put on our martial artist suit, because that appeared to serve us very well just a moment ago. Hooray. Let's take a look. Rainy Woods, you like this one? I'll let you know if I like it shortly. Yes, Croatia, I cannot answer that. I don't know if you're telling me that or asking me that, but I would think that you can still get the big boss rank if you do that. I do remember that being a relatively famous skip back in the day, or not a skip, but a useful trick that you could use. Okay, they're not in the basement. Yuck. Okay, this guy here. You're in line of sight of these two. I think I saw Gen P playing this contract, and I quickly noped out of his stream and didn't want to see where or how he was doing this. Rainy Woods got 5th place on it. Dang. It's fun if you bring a fish. Don't tell Mr. Carcass that. Okay, you're an issue. So my first question is, if I was to trank you here, will your body get spotted? All of those are crowds, so it literally does not matter. You're out there, sir? We have one at the aquarium.
Don't know. This is my first gig. Never been to any of these races before, but it sure
big money people. No chance.
Body's spot at 137 by likely one of the media over there. Yeah.
Come on, pal.
Yeah, this guy's not an issue. Does he go inside the... No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Never mind. I can do this. I could probably even use the next snap to pull him in. Is anyone else going to follow him in if I do this? That guy's not been woken up.
Hey,
Oh, okay. You spotted the bodies, so Silent Assassin is broken. And then we've got the two outside.
Hey!
How do we deal with the two outside? I mean, it's me, so my immediate answer is Metic. Trank's not all that helpful, really. You say it's fine if I bring along a fish, so I was thinking of bringing along a melee weapon for the one in the aquarium. By Mesic both outside, one of them is going to move to the area with the wood chipper, the other one may move to the toilet inside, and then I've got enough time to work my way around and take out those targets while working on the people inside. Don't know if we need that or not, or whether we just go behind the displays and use that door. Don't recall if that door is locked or not though. The key hacker may be useful though, because if he goes to the toilet, I don't know if we need the key hacker to get to the toilet. I don't think we do, but it's just something to bear in mind, I guess. Thing is, I've got good memories of tranking this guy right here and switching with no one spotting his body. Talking about the general. This kill is not an issue at all.
So I just transferred from Metro to Tech. Figured I'd try out a new beat.
Nice shots, thank you. I've had years of practice. That's pretty much all I do. I have no strats other than tranking. Okay, we can actually grab his key card and get through there legally if we wanted to.
Downstairs is okay, upstairs, not so much.
Any idea what he's doing in there?
And I think he's going to spot me doing this, maybe? No, he's really not going to spot me doing this. It's kind of funny. No, wasn't trying to do that. Oh, that didn't pull you. Right, so you're in public. No, you're in the, yeah, you're both where I want you. But I don't know if I've got enough time to pull this off. You're both exactly where I want you. He's in a terrible position. Horrible position. We're in time to avoid the media. It looks like he might actually be throwing over the edge and not near the wood chipper. Yeah, he didn't go where I wanted him to go, unfortunately. That's okay if I pull you this way.
Excuse me?
I could probably just get you here and dump you over the edge, and we're losing a lot of time here, but it's fine. I'm not fast. In fact, I can probably just take him out here. I'm actually surprised that worked. Normally that doesn't work. It works with coins, but anything else, it doesn't really work. Yeah, let me try slapping this guy. We'll take him out here and make a beeline to the exit. And yeah, there's a secret exit, but I don't recall how to do it. Which one's next? I don't see it. That's going to be the key to getting a good time here, to use a secret exit with a fish. I'm struggling to recall. I'm not well versed on my Easter eggs, but I think what you have to do is look at the fountains, look at the big ones. Yeah, Wayland Yutani says 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is fairly useless to me because I can't associate numbers to the fountains unless I spend some time looking. Yeah, if I can get outside a bit quicker, that final target, that would be lovely. Yeah, I sped through the last one pretty quickly as well, so let's take another look at that. Plan's going to be to messic those two, then go inside, take out those two on the right, go for the guy in the aquarium, go for the guy in the toilet, and then go for the guy in, go for the guy outside who's throwing up over the edge. One thing I need to learn though is how to exit this mission. You put your fish in a briefcase. Why would you do that? The fish needs to breathe. Unless the briefcase is filled with water. That will be okay. Okay, those were not good shots. Drop briefcase by guard by entrance. Where does he take that? He would take it into the same room as the other two bodies. Backstage. Or perhaps he's going to take it downstairs into the security room in the basement, slash car park, slash garage, slash whatever it's called. Yeah, let me just try this. To be clear, I'm not going for a fantastic time here. I just want to get this done. You can intercept him after the aquarium kill. He goes through there. Nice. Nice. Okay, you heard that? On in.
What the hell?
I can go through here, can't I?
Absolutely crush the opposition anywhere.
That seems pretty safe. And then I need to figure out, will this guy get spotted? Pretty sure he will.
Looking good. No, please.
Alright, so how do we exit here? 5. You say 6 like it's a clock. Like, I see that big fountain there, I ran over it. Where's the next one? Alright, so the general's an issue. Probably needs to drag that body around. So I ran over this one a moment ago. That's 5. Which one is gushing now?
I need some help.
From right bottom side, yeah, okay. Right bottom side is excellent when you consider that any side here can be the right bottom. From right side, bottom, the top, the far left, I can't even read that. Right from 5, I don't see numbers here. Can you just dump him into the ocean? I'm not actually sure. Try that in a moment. Hopefully no one will see this. Can we dump his body? Yes. Okay, that's a good option. So I see this one here. I don't see the next one triggering. What am I missing? If you're on 5, the one in corner to right. This one?
Area clear. Proceeding to next sector.
I just don't see them dispersing in order. I can see that one's shut itself off. Let's wait for it to... Okay, that one's going now. The hell? Okay, so I sort of see what you're saying. So that one, then furthest one away. Let me just wait for it to reset. We'll do the dolphin exit eventually. Oh, come on. Okay, so this one. I don't know how you're getting 5 and 6 out of that. And then we run to the far side and then do a zigzag. And the exit's there. Okay, got us. I got it. Let me bring along a suitcase. I've never heard of the numbers. I don't know how you get numbers out of that. And I studied algebra. I did not know how the fuck you get numbers out of that. I'm going to bring along a suitcase, and I'm going to bring along the trank, because I want to trank the general. Can I... No, I can't bring along a suitcase, can I? Let me grab the... Let me put the trank here. You can do it before the exit so it's ready once the last kill. I don't see the advantage in doing that though. Like if I do it at the start, I'm wasting time at the start as opposed to wasting time later. Stand at top stairs, look towards fountain. What if I don't want to look at this from the top of the stairs though? I don't know. It seems very arbitrary, but it's totally fine. Where am I going? Yeah, so I can see now maybe you do 5 and 6. And then make a run for it, but I'd have to tag the other ones as I leave. Assuming that works. I don't know if it works or not. Hopefully I've hit that first target. If not, I'll be doing it again.
Figured I'd try out a new beat, you know?
Everything you hoped it would be?
Don't know. This is my first gig. Never been in these races before. But it's very loud.
Yeah, I think I do need to pull this guy in, unfortunately. Ah, that's not great. That door needs to be closed. So if I run those first door at the start like I just did, do they hold? Because based on what I saw with the other fountains shutting down, I assume the answer is yes, and that I can just trigger the last two at my leisure. So I've got no idea if missing that guy is truly necessary or not. That was a bad shot. Because he is going to move around naturally, so maybe there's a chance of dropping a suitcase, like was suggested earlier, to move him inside, or maybe something else to get him moving elsewhere where we can intercept him. I'm okay with this approach that I've got here though, which is we'll use the fountain exit. Thank you for that, Chad. I need to get out of those shots. Yeah, the fountains look like they're not shutting down. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not really paying attention, so I don't know if that works or not.
Figured I'd try out a new beat, you know?
Everything you hoped it would be?
Don't know. This is my first gig.
And this path here, using all of the key hackers, I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it seems to work, so I'll go with it. Right, this door needs to be closed. I cannot open this door, otherwise he's going to spot the body early, and that's going to delay him.
What?
Damn you. Yeah, this way's probably not faster.
Has not yet been approved in official racing.
Probably just as quick to go past the two meteor approaching me and then take him out.
So soothing.
I'll take that. This way I think is faster. This is Jude. Hey Jude. No, that was Ronald. Let's grab that trank. It's gonna hide it in my pants. I'm going to bonk this guy. Yeah, okay, those fountains, no, they're not shut down. Those fountains are still gushing. Okay, gonna trank you. That's a terrible shot.
What the hell?
That sucks. That body's gonna get spotted. Yeah. Okay, so based on what I saw with the fountain there, I didn't see that it had stopped gushing, so I think that means that I need to do it at the end, unless I'm completely wrong and I screwed something up. So that means that I don't need to waste time to start pulling out my fish here and trying to trigger the first two fountains. The worst part about this is I'm probably not going to improve my place on the leaderboard at all with this.
Don't know. This is my first gig. Never been to these races before. But it's very loud. Heard something about it. Here's an expo building, but it's off limits apparently.
Yeah, let me just drag your body this way a little bit. Actually, I can hide the body. That would be ideal because... Okay, this is far from ideal. Brought in close. If he spots the body, then he's not going to care about me trespassing. Did the whole thing at start for fast enough kill so as not to have target spotted? What do you mean, Randy Woods? You talking about the fountains or something else? I wish I was playing the PC version. Unlock fountain exit at start because last kill will be spotted if you did puzzle. Okay, got it. Understood. Yeah, I'll do it at the end. I'll do it a bit differently. I like being different. Really? Come on. You risked it for the biscuits. I understood that reference. IOI, please put a kill involving a gun and a telephone. Pretty please. Terrible shot. Just getting a little bit too close to this guy. I'm thinking though, if we just trank the general and the other dude, then it's not going to matter when we do the puzzle. I just need to get good with that final shot. That may have been a miss. There we go. The reality is, if that first shot misses, then there's still opportunities. So this guy here, I can't move the body. I need him to spot the body so that he comes in, he ignores me, and then we take him out. I could maybe move the body a little bit to try and get a better angle, but I really need him to come in. Yep, that's good. That works. Lovely. Is it just as quick to go this way? It is.
Would have been nice to be able to break a story like that on my
That door on the right is not worth it. Not worth going that way. Yeah, we're up a significant amount of time here because now I can sneak behind this guy before he starts, or stops moving, I should say.
Eyes open. Hey, you.
Now you. Go back this way. Hack this door. This way is quicker for sure than going through the main entrance. Hacking the door is quicker. Almost. Grab the shank. Hide it in our pants. It's alright, the safety's on. He's in the perfect position right now, which means I don't need to use a trank, I can just dump him.
Looking, huh?
Go, go, go. It's either that or I need to line up 2 shots. That's quicker. Alright, hopefully this works. 5, 6, even though I don't know where you're pulling arbitrary numbers from. Well, I do, but whatever. Yeah, I didn't see the 6th one, if we can call it that, spurting like that. Oh, I skipped the end. I skipped the fucking outro. I'm so sorry. I'm doing that again so we can see the outro. Yeah, I'll take that. That's basically as good as I can do. Henneroni, how you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. Shaki, how are you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. Get a time, then refine. Rainy Woods, not a chance. Nah. Can't do it. I'm not that good. If I was serious about this, I would be playing on PC, and I'm not, so, you know.
Pass it through, make way.
Figured I'd try out a new beat, you know?
Put the fish in a suitcase, that's terrible. I probably don't need to turn around to pull that guy. If I just drop the fish here, he should hear that. This seems very RNG though, as to the way this guy falls, when this guy spots the body, and whether his foot blocks the door or not, and whether I get caught on that rope.
That's a shame. Would have been nice to be able to break a story like that on my first run.
Dream on, pal.
Fuck you.
Hey, no.
It's fine.
Sierra Bravo.
I'm not going for silent assassin here. Got to break his neck. Oops, I did. Alright, we're doing it again. Too much of a hurry. Yeah, Shaki, what I said about the boat puzzle yesterday was hearsay from chat. But apparently the dev is doubling down on it in the forums. And if I've got anything to say to them, it's that Hitman is produced by a multicultural team of developers and whatever else they like to say at the start when you load up the game. I question whether that puzzle was tested on anyone who doesn't speak English. Because, I mean, that's just fucked. We spoke about it yesterday on stream and also in the video that went live on YouTube today. It's not great. Oops. He's going to spot this. Got to reload. Yeah, we're not getting out of here without seeing 47 ride a dolphin. Not a bad puzzle in isolation, but it's a bad Hitman puzzle since I've never done that type of hint before. The thing is, it wouldn't make sense if you don't speak English. Like, how are you supposed to figure it out if you don't speak English? Leo T, what if you instead of taking the fish suitcase with a small silent SMG inside? That wouldn't help.
Figured I'd
We have to take out the targets by breaking their necks, and we're using the fish for the quick exit. Just shoot the doors open. I mean, the key hack is just as good. The key hacker can open the door without the whole bullet impact herd thing.
What's going on?
And there's literally only 2 doors. Yeah, look at that. I'm just leaving again without breaking his neck. And that's unfortunate because it means that I probably can't get to the final target now. I don't see the value in bringing an SMG along. But
What?
damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, what the hell?
That's fine. Go. Break your neck. Like, it might get me through this door a fraction quicker. But I'm not really seeing the point. I would have to break open the door at the far side with the SMG if I don't bring the key hacker. Unless I go for the guys in the aquarium first and grab their key card, which also doesn't seem like a good idea. Screw the trank. Silent Assassin is broken anyway, it's fine. But yeah, I've seen that we can run it a bit more smoothly. Take out this guy. I could probably improve that by a second or two, I think. Will that body be spotted? Isn't the path that I run? Here's nice. Here we go. Yeah, General spots the body right at the end there. There is time using my method, but my method obviously is slower. Alright, so I think we'll move on from that. I'm happy with my time, so it's fine. Three down, 7 to go. The last 2 were speedrun contracts, or what look like speedrun contracts. I guess this one could be considered a speedrun contract as well. Who knows what's next? Next up, Whittleton Creek, the ancient fiber. Barbed wire? Yeah. I think I'll bring along my measuring tape for that. We have a do not pacify as a complication. Okay, so no tranks, no melee weapons. This neighborhood is old and anxious, and it needs a weapon that kills to match. Okay. This Susie is serving me well today. Let's bring along a measuring tape. Where is it? Melee. I'm pretty sure that counts as fiber wire, but we'll find out very shortly, I guess. And yes, I'm carrying a trank, but I'll fix that shortly. Rainy for you, man, trying to complete a contract. You made the timing was annoying. I only had a certain amount of time before the bodies you can't hide gets found. Yeah. Oh, okay. We have 3 in the Cassidy place. 1 out here. Take you out. And 1 at the back of the house for rent, or whatever it's called. I don't think I've ever seen you as a target before. How killable are you? These all look like speedrun contracts today. Yeah, that counts as fiber wire. So bat shurikens are not shurikens, but measuring tape is fiber wire. In related news, tailors everywhere. Just increase the scope of their work. Or I don't know what I'm trying to say there. You know what I'm trying to say though. They've got some interesting career opportunities available to them if they choose to go down that path. Just saying.
Yeah, added them to the file.
So, can we nail this guy perhaps? Go for him first, drag him into these bushes, then go for the one outside the house, and then go to the Cassidy residence. Or maybe we just pull him over here and take him down. I think I've got some options. I've never had to kill this guy before, so I really don't know if this is a safe place to hide the body or not.
Command, we have some weird noises. I'll have a look around.
That's not getting his attention. At best, that's going to pull someone on the other side of the party. Be careful not to ring the doorbell there. That guy does drop a pistol, doesn't he? We don't have a lockpick. I've got to go this way. Yeah, it's not going in far enough. So if I throw it around there, that should pull him. Maybe not. And once again, I need to talk because YouTube hates this music. So I think we're in a good position here where I can take him out now. I just need to get behind him somehow, which is a little bit easier said than done, I think. Got the guard on the far side who can spot us. This guy is going to turn around. He's not an issue. But can I take him out without being spotted by the far guard? I can. Let's just drag you in here. Maybe grab another coin or two. And go. Right, how do we handle this? I do not have a gun. Well, I do, but it's of the mystic variety. Can I go this way? Maybe you can start at the barbecue party, get that backyard guy, easy, work your way to Nolan's house. I hope that's not the speedrun approach that you've just spoiled. Possible. The issue I've got here, though, is I cannot knock anyone out. Which means unless we start as Cassidy go, okay, that body will get found after a while, so maybe we need to kill them afterwards. Towards the end, because I think they're being spotted by the politician. So it's not suit only because we can do this. But I can't knock out someone to do that. Hammer comes up here. That will work. I need to take out security. Yeah, okay. Cassidy leaves after a while. We need him to leave so we can take out the guard on the porch here. And then we need to take out the final target. The final target seems to be, well, when I say final target directly ahead of me, the first one that I took out by throwing the coin, he seems like he has to be the last target. And then we just make a beeline for either the manhole.
That's the guy. Goddamn choke point. Tight wrap around the package.
Manhole is closer. We either make a beeline for the manhole or the bus stop. The manhole is a better choice. Well, the fumigation one? No, the party one is a good idea. That puts us right next to the guy in the backyard. Could go that way, but we also need to wait for the hammer to come upstairs, and we also need to take out security. I do like the idea of climbing up that pipe, taking out that guy upstairs, switching, and then we can go downstairs and take out security. I like that idea. If I do this though, I can't bring along a crowbar unless I smuggle it. And I'm not seeing... That's frustrating. Starting there is huge, but is there a crowbar somewhere nearby? Do I need the coins? Possibly not. Let's try that. Do I need an emesic? Don't know, but let me try messaging the dude, the first guy that I've been taking out, and see where he goes. Let's see, you think the blind gun is better than a trank gun? I've never used a blind gun. Okay, so this guy actually starts in an awful location, and they're having a conversation, so that's not a good idea. Unless I can get away with this, and I don't believe I can. No, I can't pacify, never mind. Starting here is not good because they're talking to each other. Woods crowbar on this map is a god tier item, it is. We're not going to be able to take this guard here. We've got the guard on the right.
Yeah,
over there, who's heading in our direction. Maybe fumigation. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll give it a go. Blind gun is probably better than a trank gun. I have never really tried that. And I tried it very briefly at the end of the stream, which I did not record for YouTube. It's basically just a way of flashing someone temporarily. Never really use it. I'm going to swap this for a real pistol. I don't know if we need the emesic or not, and I forgot to change my start points. But that will help me get into Cassidy's place. I want to go with the same approach though, climb the pipe. We could go downstairs perhaps, but... Okay, we're here, that's not great. Gotta go all the way around there to climb that fence, or we go this way. Take your pick. Am I trespassing? I am not. Am I trespassing? I am. Again, we cannot pacify. The hammer's gonna go upstairs where we can take him out safely. Yeah, this one's tricky. You need to emesic or flash people to get them out of the way, or you need to be patient. Not a huge fan of the flash approach. Thing is, we need to wait for Cassidy to leave this place so we can take out this guy and also get out of line of sight of this guy. Tricky. Let's see, maybe smuggle emesic to poison the house. Interesting. It won't affect me, but okay, I'm going to need to take out that camera before we go in, or I need to get lucky with its positioning. Where the hell does everyone go if we do that? I'll test that shortly because I'm curious. Where does everyone go if we emesic them? If we sedate them, I don't recall if that breaks Silent Assassin or not, so I'll test that as well. But if we emesic everyone, there's only like one toilet or two toilets in the entire house. You just watch a speedrunners at the barbecue party? I don't want to know. That's depressing. Yeah, nah. I'm not a speedrunner, chat. I'm not that good.
Yes.
Damn it. If I can just avoid that camera, I can nail this guy. People are nuts? Absolutely. The best of us are insane motherfuckers. There's nowhere I can climb here, is there? I know there isn't. Plus it wouldn't help anyway. So I can avoid this camera. If we get spotted, it's not the end of the world like that, so I just need to get around this one. I don't think I can get around that one. That guy's turning around at this moment, so there's a good chance I can just get in front of him and dodge right. I don't think that body will be found in that room. Then I can switch disguise. I can go downstairs, I can disable security and get to work. I imagine a speedrun might also make use of firing the gun just to get the target to lock himself down so that he's not going to bother the two people out in public here. Also be a bit quicker on that X there. So if I go this way... No, that doesn't work. Could maybe get in front of that camera and go right. That was my original plan. I'm just a dumbass. Let me try that one more time. If this doesn't work though, I'm going to need to rethink things. Right, I need some mash X. There we go. Go for that. Yeah, that works. That works. Terrible positioning. Right, the hammer is going to come down here. Cassidy is in here. That's the issue I've got. So at this point, I'm forced to wait. Rainy Woods, knock out Cassidy house first, in your opinion, make the whole house sick. Yeah, I'll be testing that shortly, I think. I do want to test out the sedative as well, even though obviously do not pacify or subdue anyone is an objective. This sucks. I can't go for any of these targets at the moment. We're waiting for Cassidy for this guy, we're waiting for Cassidy for that guy, waiting for him to move upstairs, and this guy's jerking off having a conversation with this guy. Or maybe not jerking off, but doing whatever men do when they're having conversations like this. What I do in my own time is my own. The goal of my content is always to try and entertain chat. I'm very sorry. Yeah. I do like the idea of making the entire house sick, because that effectively makes us immune to trespassing.
Oh, come the fuck on.
I agree, come the fuck on. Yeah, this is not a speedrun for sure. The hammer's not even gone upstairs at this point, so Cassidy's outside. This means we should be able to take out this guy now. I don't recall where he goes. I know he goes to the party. This guy's going to be a problem.
If you want to come, sir, you can't be here.
Fuck
Don't get
you.
me wrong, but I hope we never meet again.
Knock out camera straight away, catch hammer. Yeah, I'm going to try poisoning the house. So, I just want to know, does this break silent assassin? Sedative, please. The problem I've got is Cassidy. If it wasn't for him, I will be able to pull this off. Switch that on, dump that in here.
Come in, command! I need you to get as far
That doesn't break silent assassin.
Do you understand? Gotcha. Loud and clear. Oh!
Huh. I wasn't actually sure if that was a thing or not, but it totally is. It doesn't help me here because of the condition, obviously. But it doesn't break silent assassin. It will when someone spots the bodies because they're not tranked. But let's try bringing along Nemetic because Chad is screaming at me for that. Medic poison vial. Leoty? Yeah, I know. Probably take out Hammer right away, kill cams, and the other two hopefully stay inside. I've got no idea if that'll work or not. So this is going to let me enter the house as the fumigator. And this won't affect me. Apparently. Also, I don't have my measuring tape. This is an interesting effect. So, what are my options? If it's RNG as to where this guy goes, then I'm just going to say it's over. This guy's going to the toilet. We don't have many, not words. No, he's not going to the toilet. That does wear off after a while. No, he switched it off, never mind. Yeah, I don't know if any of this works. Because what I have to do... I could maybe prevent him from leaving the house by rubbing shoulders with him. That's probably what I have to do. I've got to stop him from leaving the house and then fiber wire him and then move him into the basement. Basement? Garage. Fuck me. I live in Australia. We don't have basements here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the fiber wire. I'll bring along the proper fiber wire this time. And let me bring along a crowbar. Yeah, so you can throw something on the ground to pull in the guard. That's the least of my concerns at the moment. Can I bring something to the... No, I don't want it there. Oh, what's the crowbar here? I don't see a better place for it other than maybe the park bench over the road. They're both equally bad. Paddy's garden is best? Ah, yes, it would be, of course. It does slow down to start a bit, but that, again, that's the least of my problems. Tools, where are you? ICA crowbar. Hi, where are you? Am I blind? I did have a hell of a time trying to find a star apple yesterday. I'd like to register a complaint. Where's my crowbar? I was right next to it. Am I losing my mind? I don't see it here. Do I need to stash it? Oh, I need to stash it, don't I? Fuck. Okay. That's an issue. Let's put it at the park bench then. Let's put it there. I didn't realize that you actually had to use a suitcase for that. Looking at time, we're 2 hours into the stream. I'll go for another hour. We'll get this contract done, maybe 1 or 2 more, and then I'll leave the remainder for the weekend. Looking for Batty's stash, which is not here. So we have one that goes outside. I don't think I can catch him before he goes out there. We can lure him inside, but I don't really see the point just yet. So this guy, what I can do, I can enter here. Lovely effect. Should try entering here with a lethal poison sometime. What I can do is I can rub dicks with this guy and just prevent him from leaving like that. Not you. I put the... Yeah, I could do that. I could do it the other way around. Rather not though. Rather just do it like this. Okay, other dude's coming down here. I could possibly interrupt you the same way. Stop him from leaving. Well, I don't even need to stop him from leaving. That camera though. Let's... Now you. I'm doing this in the reverse order as to the way the author intended. And I don't think I've got enough time to nail the guy out the front. I'll try though. Garage door is open, which is not great. I'll grab that.
Put it in the holster.
Don't need to worry about that gun. I can nail this guy. Problem I've got now is this guard inside is going to spot what I'm doing.
Off the body and step it.
Okay. thinking. I mean, the reality is I only want the crowbar for the exit. It seems like it should be doable. I just need to clean it up a bit. Should be able to rub shoulders, rub penises, rub whatever body part you prefer with these guys to stop them from leaving. And then we make those 3 kills. Might gain an additional second or 2 by doing this, because that's going to leave the poison on for a bit longer. Can I do this in front of you? Yes, let's do that. Pepperoni, rub penises? Absolutely. That's what I'm doing right now. Rub penises, touch muffs, whatever the saying is. Also mod does not like the word penises, so let me just allow that. As always, no king shaming this channel. Let's try that again. I'm a little worried by that guy who immediately moves into the toilets on the right-hand side ahead of us where we got spotted. That guy moves in there very quickly. May as well do that. That's safe. Oh god, he's already... Fuck you, why would you do that? Problem I've got is I need to get their bodies in a safe location. Oh wow. I've never seen that before, what the hell? And this is terrible now because look at this, look at the way they're exiting. I have so many questions. What the hell happened there? He threw up in the random location, and the moment I left him, he either teleported to that location, or he stopped throwing up and resumed leaving the house. That makes sense, I think. Yeah, I've got a feeling there's an element of RNG to this. That the characters are going to go where they go relatively randomly. I do like this idea though. Yeah, so the guy in the toilet is already throwing up. We need to wait for that guy to pass, and then hope that no one else comes down. Go for you. Drag you in here, so that your body's out of line of sight. We got one upstairs. You weren't there before, you are now. Let's go for the one on the porch. Let's clean up the guns around here as well. Where they are on the route determines where they go. I'm not sure that's true, Ranny Woods. I think there's a massive element of RNG to it as to whether or not they're going to troll you. Yeah, I don't think this works. This guy's going to turn around and open the door. It's going to be very close. Fuck, okay. I don't think I need to clean the bodies in here. I think I just need to, use my words. I think I just need to close the garage door. I'll get it right eventually, I swear. Okay, this guy's here. It's now you. He stopped throwing up, which means that my time here is limited. Everyone's coming back in. I've got no idea where Cassidy is. I assume he's going to come back in here though and resume the conversation that he was having. And this doesn't work. I need a lockpick to close that. Also, I have nothing I can throw. Okay, now this guy where he is. The politician's about to go on to tour, so he's going to spot this body. Cassidy's going to come out in a moment. Let me put the body here. Maybe it won't get spotted. Maybe I'll get lucky. But at this point, I need something to throw and I don't have anything. There should be something I can throw around here though. Is my favorite non-target My favourite non-target's over there. I suppose I can lure you over there with a gunshot.
Hey, did you drop off?
Crap. Got some strange noises.
Make it quick.
Looking into it. Over.
Just gonna dump him here. Will this guy spot me? Hit me? Don't know. Let's go. Which way is quicker? Manhole. Or is it? I forgot about that animation. That will do. I would be very curious to see the speedrun of that. Man, I don't expect that to be top 50. Alright. I'll take it. The thing is, it seemed very RNG, like when you poison two people in close proximity to one another, regardless of where they are on their route, they can occasionally interrupt each other with where they go to throw up. They can change things around. Randy Wood's shooting be opened up a manhole, indeed. Legal action. Panaroni, can you send links in here? Yeah, you can do it. Just don't send links to interesting websites or crypto miners, please. YouTube links are fine though. I'll check it out after the stream though. So I check it out now or just get all depressed. Mind you, that's a lie. I'm always depressed. Alright, so well, this one may be the last one for today because I'm sort of speeding through these. We had a very slow start with Colorado, but we've done those four relatively quickly. That one was a little bit tricky, but we got through it. Next up is New York. Restore the honor back to security. Interesting title. Frank and his buddies have no honor. Eliminate them to restore honor back to security. Now, I feel like this was written by IOI, just saying. Shuriken and Tanto. There is a Tanto upstairs. I assume these guards are all going to be on the lower floor though, because upstairs we got the bodyguards, downstairs we have the grunts. So this is telling me that I want to bring along, or I want to start as my suit. Let's start with our favorite suit for today. I'm going to bring in a Tanto, which I believe I need to bring in with the suitcase. Let me just confirm. We do not. But regardless, I'm going to need to bring something in with the suitcase because I want to lockpick the door behind reception. And well, shit. That's upstairs. That's upstairs on the far side. That's downstairs and that's downstairs. Okay. Rainy Wood says this one was something. You haven't finished it. Yes. Okay. This might actually be the last one for today then. I need to bring the lockpick so I can get past reception. Let me put the Shuriken here, but I might swap. Red paint tank for the camera. As always, that's the least of my concerns. Let's grab a handgun. I might swap that for the Messick though. Let's take a look. Also, a reminder, if you're watching on Twitch, please ensure your IOI account is linked to your Twitch accounts because occasionally IOI do Twitch drops. This handgun here, this gorgeous purple handgun, which totally doesn't look like plastic at all, I swear, is one of the Twitch drops, which went live, I don't know how many months or years ago at this point. And it's not something that you can get right now. If you're watching me for half an hour or watching someone else for half an hour playing Hitman, you can get yourself a purple apple, which is something that you will never use. I'll guarantee that. But yeah, make sure your accounts are linked. It's important. I can't believe this is a thing. This is just fucked.
God damn it! Come on!
Could someone please get off their ass and give
It doesn't seem to work in reverse. Sorry, just scratching my nose. So Frank is a target. This guy guarding the frisk point is a target. The messick would be very nice for you. Because that'll take you upstairs to the toilet where it can take you out. And also grab my smuggle. Frank gets around. The camera here is not a problem. Don't need a gun for that. Not anymore anyway. Oh, is this going to pull this guy? No, but it is going to get his attention. That will slow me down. So if I messick you, that is going to move you into the toilet. This is a relatively safe shot. That is a safe shot. And then we can grab the Tanto or the Shuriken from upstairs and take you out. Frank gets around. We can change disguise. There's no restriction there. It's strange there's no kill or disguise restriction here. What else do we have? Frank needs to go down with the Shuriken, correct? So this is melee Tanto, not thrown weapon Tanto. I'll try and remember that and not screw it up. We have the guard up there near the janitor. That's easy. We just go around there. We've got this guy. Okay, I'm seeing it. So, how do we take out Frank? Leo T. Frank is probably a Jurian? No. That won't work because unless I can forego the lockpick, I don't have enough inventory space to make this work. So we take out these two somehow. I'm not sure how we take out Frank yet. Maybe with an messick dart. Maybe I messick you two. Frank's going to move over there. You're going to move up here. We grab the smuggle out of there. Once we've made the 2 kills, we get behind you, make the kill. That's easy. You just need to take out the camera. Then we go up there, take out the janitor, grab his key, take out the target, which don't get me started on that fucking target. And then we go over there and take out the fired worker and the final target, and then we exit using the janitor key at that exit directly ahead of me. You got all that? Good, because I don't. Let me try this. I think this is good because Frank's going to move to the toilet on the ground floor. Yeah, I think this is good. It's not a good speedrun approach, but it'll work. I just need to not make any dumb mistakes. So I'm going to a messick Frank. Using the messick that I don't have. Let me do a replan. Our plan is this. We're going to a messick Frank, a messick the second target, then kill Frank, then go for the target upstairs, and I need to replan and swap my stuff. I need to bring the Shuriken. Where is it? S. S is for Shuriken. Let me swap that with the messick. I'm going to smuggle the Tanto upstairs here, which is where I need to make the second kill. Motherfucker. Frank does have keys in his pocket, but that slows me down like you wouldn't believe. That's upsetting, holy shit. I really can't smuggle the Tanto there? Am I losing my mind? I'm not. Let's see, what about the Tanto in the janitor room? Which, no. Because that guy guarding the left-hand side of the hall needs to be taken out with a Tanto. I mean, I can put it there, and that would work. But that would slow me down like you wouldn't believe. Do I have to start at the entrance? Where's the Genesis start? Right, so if we do this in reverse, we would take out this guy first. We'd grab the Tanto out of here, or the Shurikens.
I feel like giving them
We'd grab a suitcase out of here, bonk him,
of my mind.
take you out using whatever, bonk you, take you out with the Tanto. This guy's a little bit of an issue. I would have to get rid of this camera. Maybe pull you forward a bit and then take you out with the Shuriken.
You. Yeah, you.
I would have to get behind reception, which we can do with the Janus key. The only issue I would have maybe at this point is messing Frank. Frank does get around, but I don't want him to go too far away from here. We get behind there.
I'll check again. Sorry, sir.
Things I need two Amesics. Well, I think I need two Amesics. Can I pull this guy here?
Strange.
We don't need an Amesic for him. Okay. But that doesn't help me because a Durian is an item, not a gun.
That happened. Keep your voice down, man. Perez catches us talking about this with toast.
Yeah, sorry.
And then this guy, we just need to take him out from the front with a Tanto. We can just do that.
Mister, drop.
Okay, maybe that's the answer. That sucks. I really wish the first approach would work. But I can't smuggle the Tanto there. I'll go for it, but I'm going to have to basically run multiple routes. Oh, that sucks. That royally sucks. What I'm looking for. So putting the Shuriken here. Basically, I need to kill this guy in the bathroom first, and then go downstairs and take out Frank with the Shuriken. It's just, I think that's going to be much easier than potentially losing sight of Frank. Go investor starters down hall from Stash. Yeah, but I don't want... I want to go after Frank first. It's probably not the correct approach, and Frank does move around. Possibly into a better position, but yeah. A Wicked Seeker? Nah, this one's easy. It's just this door which is stopping me. What am I doing? The door on the left is stopping me. If I had an SMG, I can get through there, but I need a Seeker for that. It's for the targets. And, do I need a Seeker? I do for Frank. I can't use a Durian on Frank because I don't have the room. Here's my plan. Let me just try this out. Let's Seeker you. I can climb over this box, I believe, to avoid that camera. Let's drop the Seeker here. Throw the Tanto. That pull the guard? It did not. Okay, that got him. It's a handgun, so it's going to take him forever to pick that up. Did I? Oh god. Okay, I think he did that because I ran past him. Let me just test that again.
What?
He's losing his question mark because I'm running past him. Fuck you, that's an incredible troll. My plan was to get him to go into that room, and then we go upstairs, grab the suitcase, grab the Shurikens, come back down, Tanto him, and then we go after Frank. But he's losing the question mark because we're running past him because he's a frisk guard. That's fucked. That is absolutely fucked. That means I need to mess him, I think. Well, the way I play the game, that means I need to mess him. There's clearly no other choice. I'm not smart enough to do anything else. And alrighty, by the way, off topic, but does anyone else get a run fucked up by that one investment floor guy that does cocaine? No, that's never happened. Ever. Never, ever, ever. You are the first person to ever run into that. Panicking some more? Nah, I'd much rather just do this. This does mean we need to run around a bit though. Oh, that would have been perfect if that worked. That would have been perfect. Absolutely perfect. So at this point, I can grab the Shuriken. Question is, do I wait here? I might as well wait. There's no point running after him now. If this guy did not reset when I ran past him, that would have been perfect. That's fucked. Right, hold still. Put the Tanto away, you madman. Just gonna make sure the door's closed behind me. We can go over here now, kill Frank. And then we just climb over the railing, as we often do in Freelancer, and go for the final targets. Just gotta watch out for all these damn cameras. And is he gonna be spotted when I open the door? He's nice. Alright. This guy here, I could probably just do this.
Hey, psycho!
No restriction on disguise, may as well switch. I'm impressed I wasn't spotted, and I just got spotted by the camera. Fucking hell. Right, we're doing it again. I wish I had a non-lethal melee. Yeah, I need to grab something along the way. What can we grab along the way? Dark Matter 2, how you doing? There is a propane that we could grab. I like the idea of just running up and shuriking that guy in the face, but it was a bit risky. People behind us got very upset with me. Yeah, doing right. Feeling good today. Wet floor sign, yeah, that could work. I fucking hate the way that we can't pull him into the other room. That just sucks. The other option, of course, is that we could just pull him into that room and then stab him, but he's going to realize that we're trespassing, and he's probably going to cry out, and it doesn't get me any closer to the shurikens up here, which I need to use to kill Frank. About getting the police baton if you start as a normal guard, how does that help? I'm not following. The only other place I can see helping is starting as a janitor up there, which literally starts me next to 2 targets. The thing is, I don't want to lose sight of this arsehole. Melee weapon for knockout, yeah. If I grab that, that's an illegal action, and the problem is if we grab that, that is going to knock someone out at some point. Is there anything to censor here that I can grab?
Hey, mister, you're not allowed to be here.
Hey, I need some. Hey,
There's an apple. The wet floor signs make me nervous because if we pick one of those up, what's going to happen is grab an officer uniform, yeah, but it's still going to knock someone out. I was thinking that. I was thinking maybe there's something to censor that we could grab. We could maybe grab that baton, but I don't like that idea. The screwdriver does not help. Alright. There's an easy solution here. I'm overthinking this. I'm overthinking this as always. We use a suitcase to take out the janitor. Yeah, you can start as a normal guard in the teller room and the teller hall. Where do we start as a normal guard? Downstairs. No. I don't see that being more useful than this. I mean, there's plenty of non-lethal melee throwables here. The only reason I'm not starting here is because I don't want to lose sight of Frank. That's the only reason. These two strike me as being very similar, even though one's downstairs and one's upstairs. First three are the only options. You think bank teller is an option? I mean, that's useful to get the guy a message to go into the toilet quickly, but yeah, that gets me close to my smuggling point. But again, Frank is the one that I'm worried about. I want Frank into the toilet ASAP. Is there a non-lethal melee in the teller room? There should be a newspaper or something around there, but that's an interesting thought. Have they fixed the newspapers to the thrown melee? We can test that. There is a minor bug with the PS5 version. Where thrown melee on newspapers does not actually knock people out. I've pretty much got my runs set at this point, so this is what I want to go with. If that's okay with everyone.
Oh god, I feel sick. Sorry, let me through.
Dark Matter 2, no, they have not. I will say though, with respect to bugs, that I have not seen the instinct bug happen today. So, hopefully they've nailed that one. Speaking of nailing, I think it might be quicker to take you out here and dump your body, but it's going to be very close. Oh, didn't mean to bump into you, I'm sorry. He's taking the long way around. No, let's just go for a kill here. Grab that, put that away, just in time. I could definitely switch into a guard disguise there, but I don't know if I see the advantage doing so. Just makes it a bit easier to move around with a lethal weapon in my hand. Yeah, the wet floor signs, we can pick those up as guards or janitors. But... ah, fuck. Smashing. Trying to close the door behind me. Fuck you, 47. Not having that twice. Yeah, the problem with the wet floor signs is if we pick them up, someone's going to slip. The way I see it, there's two routes here. We either exit at the front where I started, or we exit at the janitor exit. And I like the janitor exit as an idea. We're going to take out the janitor, pick up his key, leave via the janitor exit. It's going to be very smooth, very clean, and nothing will go wrong whatsoever. No, nothing has gone wrong so far in this contract. It's incredible.
Oh no. Make way, people. Oh, I've got to find a bathroom.
I'm normally pretty good with closing doors behind me, like that. But no, that one is right next to a freaking hide point. Drawn with radio? For who? Oh, the janitor. Honestly, unless someone on the lower mezzanine can see me, it's just as easy to bonk him up there with a suitcase and then hit the guy with the shuriken and or Sanso. Yeah, that door's closed. Hide the Sanso. Get out of here before the lady spots what's going on. Ignore the bloodstains or the shoe prints with blood on them. It's going to come down to whether or not this guard here on the balcony on my left gets spotted when I take him down.
Wow.
Can't equip a weapon yet, so I need to get behind you first. I'm on cells. This will be the last contract for today. Oh my god. Spending too long explaining how to open a door and completely forgetting how to grab the shurikens. Oh my god. Just wonder if the crowbar's a good choice. To open that door. That counts as my non-lethal and also my lockpick. Is there anything in the suitcase? Yeah, there's a Tanto in the suitcase there. Need these shurikens. If I could smuggle the Tanto here, this would solve everything, but I can't. Yeah, just trying to do a mental calc in my head to see if it's quicker to take him out here and drag the body or just do this. I think this is quicker. And then it comes down to just dodging the damn cameras. So I don't want to have to go upstairs and take out security. Interesting wall hack. There we go, that's much better.
Oh no, you don't!
Is that guy Tanto or Shuriken? Shuriken. He's out of range of the camera, which is hilarious. This will switch. Get rid of the camera. So this guy's Tanto. Wait for you to turn around for a moment. Bonk.
Crap! Hey, what the hell?
Does she spot me? That's what I was worried about. Some random asshole on the lower level spotting me. From here, I will be grabbing the suitcase and the Janus key. We bonk him. And then we do that, and that's it. That's the run. That fucking guard, though. Maybe what I could do instead, I'm going to lose so much time by doing this, though. I could bonk the janitor, wait for the guard to notice the janitor is down, and then we take him out away from the edge. That's the only idea I've got. That fucking guard there is such a troll, or more specifically, the people downstairs are such trolls. Let Janice come in more. That's sort of where I'm leading towards here, Rainy. Basically, if the guard spotted the janitor at a different location and then went for the body, then that would give me the opportunity to take him out with a Tanto away from the edge, such that the people downstairs would not see it. There was a featured contract not all that long ago in New York where we had to push that guy. And fuck me, am I still salty about that one. Talking about RNG earlier. Do not get me started on that. Yeah, that's fine, you're down. It's hilarious that I can take this guy out and it seems to be safe just by shurikening him in the face. The camera's right on him, the camera didn't spot him. I don't know if that was RNG or not. And this guy's coming to... No, you're not going in there, never mind. Alright, shurikens. Down you go. Hide. Close the door. Go around this way, the camera's not here. Shuriken.
What the hell is this?
Will that body be spotted? I do not know. Yeah, this sucks.
Oh, why
What if I'm crouched here? Yeah, that lady there.
Oh my god! Will someone help me?
She's the one who can spot me doing this. So, what if I delay the intro? I need to be a little bit mindful of the lady who comes into the bathroom, but the janitor should be in a different location. Bring janitor behind the pillar. I don't want to do it. I just want to take him out to a good location. Let me try a delayed intro start first. That is going to be my next idea, though. If this doesn't work, and I've got to seek a fucking Frank. Lovely shot. Camera bug and all. I can't believe I have to seek at this guy. I'm so upset by that.
God, I feel sick. Sorry, let me through.
Would drop weapon spring guard out. I think all I need to do is just take that guard out from a crouching location and I should be fine. Let's just see how this plays out. So this guy is going to come in, but it's going to be closely followed by this lady who comes in, so I do need to be careful about how I do this. Either that or I need to take him out now and then hide the body, but no, I don't have time. She's coming in at exactly the same time. So the question is, can you see me taking out this door? Or can you see a dead body in here? I'll take that as a no. Also, delaying the start may help me with this troll lady, but I don't know. Now, this camera, where's this camera pointing? It is pointing right, which means I'm going to have problems getting out here. There's a door. Do that. Find the Shuriken. Close the door. Can I get out this way? Yes. With the Shurikens. Do that. Do that. Switch. No good reason. Where is this guy? Okay, he's scrubbing, but he's about to move away. That's fine, I can deal with this. Oh, he saw me. You son of a bitch. He saw... This... I'm so pissed off by that lady. I am so pissed off, you have no idea. Out of all the people that can spot me doing this, she should not be on that list. Bring a sniper to take her out. I feel that breaks a couple of the silent assassin conventions just quietly. Don't get me wrong though, I like that idea. I'm so mad. This guy trolled me incessantly during that damn other contract that we had in New York, trying to push that guy over the edge. That lady was just like, I can see everything you do, and fuck you and your mother. But I mean... So what I could do perhaps is switch to the guard disguise and then get behind him and then try and take him out as he's investigating the body. I need to explicitly try and get behind him so he doesn't cry out. Right, down we go. Hide the Tanto. Out we go. Failing that, I'm almost at the point where I'll either switch to the janitor stars, or I just need to say screw Frank. Let's see where he goes and we'll take him out elsewhere on the map. Someone behind me spot me? No. Maybe throw briefcase by door on ground level, then go get Stash, come back to kill him and drag him through door? Maybe. That's a very advanced strat though. Right. I'm so mad. You've got no idea, chat. You've got no fucking idea how mad I am. You heard the lady yell, "Oh my."
Someone help me.
You're gonna regret this.
They can spot that for fuck's sake. I've got an idea. Let's start at the janitor fucking spawn point. I'm over this. This guy's a troll. Or more specifically, that lady down there is a troll and he's in on it as well. Fuck me. So I can't take that, but that's fine. We can grab a crowbar inside the room. I can hide a Tanto on my pants. That's totally fine. It won't cause any problems whatsoever. I'll keep the blade away from my balls. Let's go in with that and see what we got. I'm so mad. So we could maybe grab the janitor key. Maybe I can grab a drink even, but I'm just thinking out loud. I haven't put my thoughts together yet. So let's bonk you. That's not the right way of doing it, but it's fine. Grab that. Switch the guard. I could even maybe bring along a melee weapon and bonk the... I need to fucking... None of this works, does it? No, I need to switch to smuggle point.
You gotta be kidding me.
It may be possible, but it is really just RNG bullshit as to whether this works or not. And if it's RNG bullshit, then I may as well get the RNG bullshit done early in the mission if possible. The problem I've got is Frank. Frank is going to move, and I need to be able to get him into a location where I can take him out. LA Shuriken. I bring a durian instead of the lockpick? Could do. I could do now because what I'm doing is I'm looking for shurikens. I could do now because I'm taking out the janitor here. So I killed work and knock out janitor for my old route. I'm thinking the other way around. So he's going that way already, so I may as well do this. No, we're not concealing anything.
How could she do
Okay, we need to... No, we don't need to bonk this guy, really. That's the opposite of what one wants us to do, but okay, fine. See, you saw what I just did here. I managed to take out both of these guys just fine. This guy is going to require a Tanto. And that's loud. But now no one cares because the game fucking hates me. This game fucking hates me.
Someone, please. I need help. Hey, you.
Okay, who did you
What
spot?
about doing your job?
You spotted me doing this, okay. That's not too much of an issue. I'm going to lose time, but what I can do is I can throw... Oh, no, I need to take out the camera first, don't I? Turn on radio, kill guard, throw briefcase before janitor turns, sees guard, minor backtracking, but lady shouldn't see. The lady's a troll. If you've seen the featured contract from a couple of weeks ago, the lady is just a fucking troll. I do not have any faith that I can get her to cooperate in under any circumstances.
Of my mind.
Whoa, psycho.
Yeah, that's how I want to do this. Mateo is going to do his round, so we are on a timer. But I mean, we've seen that this is possible. We bonk him, and then we immediately go for him. And that seems quote-unquote safe. We can get this guy to move, and we don't have to worry about the camera.
What was that? Command.
Losing so much time, though.
Heard a weird noise. Boys, I'm moving in to investigate.
Frank is going... He's going to stop somewhere in the center there. He's out of range.
Hey, maintenance, have a look at the deposit box room camera.
So I didn't grab the janitor key. If I did, then we wouldn't need to use the lockpick here. He's in a terrible location. Can I take a shot from here? I can. Now this guy is not an enforcer, but Mateo or Lady's coming through here, so I could do this. Get over here, you fucking asshole. The camera is an issue. So if I do that, he's going to hear us, and that's probably going to interrupt his action. No, he's coming in. You go down with that. I missed Frank! Oh, that's terrible. And by terrible, I mean it may work out in my favor, but I'm going to need to drag his body this way. The question is, will anybody get spotted before I leave? I mean, this guy's going to get spotted for sure. Just got to drag you this way a bit. But get out without being spotted by this asshole. That'll do. We had massive problems with that balcony target on one of the previous featured contracts, where someone in the center could spot everything that we did. It was pure RNG as to whether or not we got spotted or not. The OT, okay, I guess we got 15th. I'll take that. Okay, I'm going to call it quits after that contract because we'll leave the remaining 5 for next time for something to do. Let me just check one thing very quickly though. Chat says this is not fixed and I believe them, but let's confirm. Need a copy of today's newspaper. Right. Come here. Alright, we have established that the newspaper can KO people. Excellent. Can someone help me? There's a photocopier in here that is playing up. I need help.
Okay.
And you won't hear the photocopier, but you will hear this newspaper hitting the floor. DOT, I'll do that immediately after I stop recording. Alright. Have my newspaper?
Oh, shit.
It is still not fixed. This here.
What was that?
Please don't clip this and put it online as an example of how I'm a terrible person and whatnot, but they have not fixed Melee newspaper not being a knockout. And this, along with a bunch of other audio bugs, I think manifested themselves when the VR patch came out. One day they will fix this. If I can say one thing positive, it's that I didn't see any instinct bugs today, and we definitely saw them in contracts in other places, so hopefully that bug is fixed. But, 47, you're a bad person. Do not do this. Just kill her already. That facial expression though. Alright, 5 out of 10 contracts. These all seem very like speedrunning contracts. There's nothing too complicated about them, apart from that last one, and actually the one at Whittleton was a little bit complicated as well. I'm not sure what the correct approach to that one is. We ended up just poisoning the house, and we were sort of dependent on RNG as to where the targets went, that we could take them out efficiently and cleanly with the fiber wire like that, or the measuring tape. We got through it. That one though was a bit weird. The others all seem very much like speedrun contracts, to be honest, which I'm not opposed to. So far this set's been decent, I think, so I'll take it. Alright, so I'm going to call it there. Big thank you to everyone today watching on Twitch. Check out your drops if you haven't already. Hopefully you've got your star apples, even though you will never use them. And YouTube, thank you for watching. I don't understand why anyone watches me babble my way through these contracts and whatnot, but thank you. It is very much appreciated, as always. Alright, I'm going to call it there. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day, great night, or whatever it is in your part of the world right now. And I'll be back online with some more Hitman 3 very soon. See you then.